Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Moon will make its move in the sign of Leo on 3rd of July until 5th of July. Moon will be in this zodiac sign. This is a power-packed transit. This is the time when you are going to face the challenges head-on and find a way out. While Moon is in Leo, Sun will be with Mercury in the sign of Gemini. So financially, this is a very good time. But this is also the time when you need to do some reform in your business. There will also be changes in your marriage. So be careful about any struggle, any fight that happens with your spouse. This is not a time to sign a business contract or agree on any terms. Rather, just wait for some time. Because Saturn retrograde will be directly in front of the Moon. Also, this is not the time to experiment in life. This is the time to plan your strategy and be comfortable with the source of income and then slowly go step by step. Any action that you do to satisfy your ego or display of power, it will be countered by the retrograde Saturn, which will remind you the days when you did not have any power. You will also see that the situation from the past will come right in front of you and you will remember your past. So ensure that remembering the past does not disappoint you, does not disturb you, and don't let the past influence your mind. Now, Moon in the sign of Leo will find Jupiter in the 8th house, which means this is the time to learn the in-depth knowledge. People who are involved into research work, people who are trying to pursue PhD, people who are students, who are into academics, who are into taxation, or who wants to go into the scientific research will actually see this time favorable to them. And the circumstances will be challenging, but these challenges will give them a new way out, a new direction. So if you face the challenge, you will ultimately end up in a better position. But if you try to avoid it, basically you can't avoid, it will only drag you. And that will disappoint you. It will create negative emotions. So that is where you will have to be careful. Now, if you also observe the position of Surya, Surya will be in Ardra Nakshatra, which is the nakshatra of Rahu and transformation. And Rahu and Mars in the 9th house is going to aspect this Moon. So there may be adverse situation right in front of you. You will try to change your destiny. There can be some frustration. You know your power, but you are trying, nothing is happening. This will be the theme of these couple of days, and this is a mental juggle. Try not to fall for this trap. Relax, plan your way. This is a Leo moon, it's a very strong moon. Have a strong mind, think like a king, and think about your future. Things will be fine. But if you try to find a shortcut to change your life, shortcut to the path of success, you will only waste a couple of days thinking, planning, and the energy will just go in vain. It won't produce any output. So what do we learn from this? So what the picture comes is that this is a transit of education. It will teach you something secretive, something new. And if you are ready to absorb, change, but still stand your ground, you will become victorious. It's a very good time to create a good career. It's a very good time to focus on your strength areas because Venus is after all in the 10th house. For students, this is a time where you will be faced with questions, problems, chapters that are difficult. Give your 200%. Remember, Moon will always focus on the 2nd house because that's the house of resources and that is aspected by Jupiter. The more in-depth you go, the better and the more comfortable the mind will be. Pray to Mahavishnu by chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and you can also chant Vishnu Sahasranam during this period to gain confidence. Also chanting Gayatri Mantra and Surya Gayatri is going to be extremely helpful to find a way to be strong, to stand your ground and challenge the circumstance. But justify your action because Saturn in the 7th house will definitely question your every move. Accept criticism and do not react to the situation. You will be in a much better shape.